Коллеги, добрый день. Компания Carte Premium рада приветствовать вас на нашем сегодняшнем вебинаре. С нами сегодня представители коллекции Belmond, которые вам расскажут подробно об этих замечательных отелях. Мария, вам слово.
Buongiorno, всем доброе утро. Спасибо большое за представление. Сегодня мы расскажем вам про удивительный мир Belmond, про итальянские отели, про коллекцию отелей в Италии, в Португалии и в Испании. Замечательная коллега. Я переключусь на английский. Gabriela, I was doing a small presentation in Russian and now switch to English. So I want to present Gabriela Ola, fantastic colleague from Siena, Tuscany, if I'm saying everything correct, area director in charge of our hotels in Italy and Spain. And he today will share all those everything. And yeah, Gabriele, your word.
Okay, hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to present our iconic properties of Italy and Spain. As Maria was saying, I'm a senior sales manager for the cluster. So please consider me with Maria your point of contact if you need any kind of assistance for these iconic destinations. But I mean, let's start because we have so many beautiful properties to show and so many updates, so many news in every single hotel that we need to start. We must go straight. And I would love to start from where we are in Italy and Spain. As you can see from this map, we are in Mallorca with our La Residencia on the northwest side of the island. We also have, let me mention, in talking about Southern Europe, the Ritz Palace in Madeira, which is another beautiful property of a region. And then, as you can see from the map, we are very present in Italy with the most beautiful, iconic destination of the country. We are in Venice with Hotel Cipriani. We have in Portofino with the Splendido Mare, and the big news of 2025, Villa Beatrice. We are in Florence, Villa San Michele, Castello di Casale in Tuscany, surrounded by the rolling hills of the region. Caruso and Villa Margherita in the Amalfi Coast. Grand Hotel Timeo and Villa Sant'Andrea, both in Taormina, one in the city center, one by the ocean. And the news from last year, Romazzino in Costa Smeralda. This is for sure one of the destinations you know better. Let's start from the Cipriani, and I always love to start from this picture because it helps me to highlight some of the key points that are in common with all the Belmond properties in general, but more than everywhere in Italy. So as you can see, the hotel, which is in a city like Venice, is not what we consider a city hotel. It's a resort, because this is always the kind of experience we love to offer to our guests. You see the beautiful garden which is surrounding the hotel, the view, the restaurants. It is the only one in Venice with an Olympic-sized pool. It's a very central, and this is another part of the experience, with the best view of the destination. The best view is something that you always have in Belmond, because, for example, Cipriani here is the only one hotel in Venice which has this view just in front of San Marco Square. I'm sure that you're already familiar with the hotel. It's the hotel where the Hollywood stars love to stay during the film festival. The arrival is by the water. We have this shuttle service which works 24/7, and it takes really 5 minutes. And I love to highlight this because sometimes I've been told, but we are looking for a hotel which is central in Venice. There is no other hotel which is more central of Cipriani because it's just in front of San Marco Square in 5 minutes with by boat, which is an experience by itself. You arrive in the most iconic part of the city with the shopping district, but at the same time, we have a resort experience with a spa, with the tennis courts, with Olympic-sized pool, as I was mentioned before, which all seems normal things for a resort, but you always to keep in mind that we are talking about Venice, which is a really special, and there is no other hotel so central with these facilities. Now Cipriani. It's another hook to highlight what is new in Belmond, Italy for this year. What we are doing at the moment is a moment of full renovation of our hotels. It's true in Venice, it's in Portofino, let's say all over the properties we are doing renovations. And it's a very special, the one in Venice, the one in Cipriani, in collaboration with Peter Marino. Peter Marino is a very famous designer who worked already with our stockholder, because I'm sure you know, Belmond is one of the luxury brand which belongs to LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moët Hennessy. And when I mention the stockholder, I mean the Arnault family, Bernard Arnault family, who is really involved in the renovation of our property. In this case, it's more the wife of Monsieur Arnault, who is involved in the renovation in collaboration with Peter Marino. And we opened this year a little bit later than what we normally do. We opened the 27th of May rather than the middle of March, with a nice number of rooms, of suites and junior suites, fully renovated. And you can see here, finally, some new pictures of the renovated units, like Laguna Suite here and the Serenissima Suite. This process of renovation will keep going in the next upcoming years. So in 2 years more, using the winter period to do the renovation. And let me highlight that when we open the hotel, no works will going on. No properties will have builders or plumbers, no one doing works on the property. It's the full experience of a hotel for the clients. So we use the winter period in order to renovate part of the hotel. And in 2 years, Cipriani will be fully renovated, because this year we work on suites and junior suites, but also on public spaces, as you can see from these pictures. Gastronomy, of course, it's a big part of experience, like in every single Belmond property. Let me mention for Cipriani the Michelin star restaurant Oro, the Chips Club, which is the restaurant with the best view. You can see from this picture here, the view just in front of San Marco Square. We have the new Baccaro Dior bar, which is where you can enjoy the aperitif with the best view in Venice, and Bar Gabbiano and Il Porticciolo, which is other F&B outlets of the hotel. As I mentioned before, Belmond is one of the brand of Louis Vuitton Moët Hennessy, and we have great collaborations with other brands like Dior. We have our new Dior boutique at Cipriani here. Let's move now to Portofino. Portofino, it's all about the Dolce Vita. It's all about... Okay, yes. Yeah, right.
Если у вас будут, пожалуйста, вопросы, комментарии, пишите в нашем чате. Мы после каждого отеля, Габриэля, будем делать такую небольшую паузу, да, будем рады ответить на ваши вопросы. Поэтому, если у вас есть вопросы по Cipriani, по реновации, по люксам, пожалуйста, задавайте их в чате, мы с удовольствием будем отвечать по каждому отелю, потому что у нас достаточно, да, видели большое интересное портфолио, чтобы не в конце, да, а вот так после каждого отеля, если у вас какие-то есть вопросы. Спасибо. Продолжаем дальше. We continue. For the moment, no questions.
Okay, great. Okay, let's move now to Portofino. Portofino, as I was saying, it's all about the Dolce Vita. It's a jet set, it's glamour, it's the Italian Riviera. So Portofino can be a destination by itself, can be a destination that your clients can combine with other destinations of Italy, or you can combine the south of France with the Italian Riviera, because don't forget that we are just a few hours away from Monaco, and it's a lovely drive. We have a very nice number of clients that combine the two experiences, the French Riviera and the Italian Riviera. So Portofino can be perfect for every kind of experience. We have two iconic hotels, Splendido here on the top of the hill with an amazing view on the Bay of Portofino, and the Splendido Mare. And the big news that I will show you later. Splendido Mare is a boutique hotel of 14 rooms, which has been totally renovated in 2021. And it has been very important for us because it's been the first renovation after Belmond has been bought by LVMH. And we had a collaboration with Loro Piana. So it was a great renovation. And again, very important for us because the first one after this acquisition. And Splendido, finally, after 3 years of renovation, where we had a very short season in the last 3 years, because the hotel was open only from June to September. Now this process is finally over. So all the hotel is fully renovated. So we have now all the junior suites and rooms fully renovated. And this year will be the first year after the last 3 years that the hotel will also open in October. So we're now going to have a normal season as it was in the past, from April to the early November, late October. But let's start from the iconic Splendido. So important for us to mention again that it's now fully renovated, not only in the rooms, but also in the public spaces. And we have when we do the renovation, in general, we also have a reduction of keys. So we have less double rooms in order to have more junior suite and suites to elevate the experience of our clients. You see the new bar, which is the historical part of the hotel where, artists, actors, actresses, kings, everyone enjoyed the bar of Splendido, and that now is fully renovated. And talking about the collaboration we have with other brands, I already mentioned Dior Cipriani, I mentioned Loro Piana for Splendido Mare. Here we have the lovely Dior Spa in Portofino. So cannot be better experience to enjoy the Portofino with such a big luxury brand, with all the privacy and all the attention that this brand can deliver to the clients. Here you see other public spaces fully renovated, like the reception. And of course, the accommodation I didn't mention before is all full renovated. And we only have now 4 double rooms with a garden view, which comes with a partial sea view. All the other rooms are with the sea view, as you can see from this picture. And talking about F&B, of course, to be in Italy, F&B, it's always a big part of experience. I'm sure that you are familiar with the La Terrazza, which is our main restaurant, and the Splendido Grill, La Terrazza Bar, and Champagne Corner, a garden, which is our champagne corner in the beautiful garden, full of flowers and blooming. I'm sure that you know that we have a complimentary shuttle service which connects the hotel to this center of Portofino, which is 24/7 available for our guests. But it's also very nice to go on foot, especially if you go down, it's much easier. You can enjoy the beautiful garden. You can cross this beautiful garden from the hotel to the city center, and then you can take the transfer to come back. You can see from the left side of this slide our cabins in the garden branded by Dior, our beautiful pool, the tennis courts, and the mention of our courtesy shuttle to the Piazzetta. Now we go to Splendido Mare. Splendido Mare is, I mentioned before, is a boutique hotel. The question time is, what is the difference between Splendido and Splendido Mare? Let's say that in terms of service, in terms of experience, they are almost the same. I always say I love to think that Splendido Mare is more for guests that love to be in the middle of the action. Let's put it this way, because the hotel is a very lifestyle, just in front of the marina. So people, enjoying to go by the sea, to enjoy to have, maybe they have a boat, they have a yacht, they love to discover the Mediterranean, and they want a luxury hub just in front of the boat, or they want to enjoy the best restaurant, the best shopping of Portofino, which is all around the hotel. Let's say that it's very much for young generation that love all these kind of vibes. But at the same time, all the guests of Splendido Mare, they have complimentary access to all the facilities of Splendido. So they can enjoy the spa, they can enjoy the pool. And for the guests of Splendido Mare, there are some nice inclusions, like the access to the Beach Club Bagnifiore, which is complimentary for all the guests of Splendido Mare. It's an extra cost for the guests of Splendido. Let me highlight this. And they also have a 1-hour boat tour, which is complimentary. You see the rooms, which has been renovated 4 years ago in collaboration with Loro Piana, which is another brand of Louis Vuitton. And talking about gastronomy again, we have a great collaboration with the best seafood restaurant of north of Italy, which is Da Vittorio, the best seafood restaurant, which is a 3 Michelin star restaurant, and we have a collaboration with them. So the food experience is really great, and it's like to be in front of a postcard, because you sit at the restaurant and you have just the dream of Portofino, with the yachts, boats, shopping, people strolling around. It's like to be, to be in the best spot to enjoy the view of Portofino. Let's go now to the big news. About Portofino, we had this new villa. We opened the villa really 1 week ago. It's a brand new. It was a private villa owned by Pirelli, Pirelli family. I'm sure that you heard about this name. Pirelli, it's an Italian company, and the family used to own this villa. This villa is literally on the cliff, overlooking the sea, and it's very close to the hotel. It's just 2 minutes on foot from the hotel. So all the guests of the villa can have easily access to the facilities of the hotel. But let me highlight that this villa is 1 unit. This is a private villa. If you rent Villa Beatrice, you rent 1 unit, 1 villa, which comes with a private butler, private chef, which is available for breakfast, but also with a specific menu for lunch and dinner. It comes with 2 cars always available, 2 Fiat 500 Cabrio, very lifestyle, because all the transfer in the Portofino area are complimentary by these 2 cars. You have a private pool, private access to the ocean, 1 return transfer from the airport, and a half-day boat tour, which is an inclusion in the villa. The villa comes with 5 bedrooms, 4 in the main building that you can see here, and 1 in the dependance here in the garden. You see, this is Splendido, so literally 2 minutes on foot. But even though it's so close, we have our complimentary transportation to the hotel. It's literally between Portofino, the Piazzetta of Portofino, which is here, and Paraggi, which is the best beach club of Portofino. So this villa is normally for a length of stay of, depends on the season, 7-5 nights. But if you have a request, even though if it's also for a shorter length of stay, please reach Maria and me out, because we can always try to see if we can do something, some exceptions. But this is really for very high-level clients, and who are looking for exclusivity, luxury, and privacy. Let me scroll around some beautiful pictures. This is the beautiful terrace. Imagine here to have breakfast in the morning in this beautiful terrace just for you, that you can see everyone, but no one can see you. This is the living room, and this is one of the bedrooms. The master room comes with the 2 bathrooms. This is very special. You have 1 bathroom for the lady and 1 bathroom for the gentleman. And this is the tower. The tower has a 360 degrees view, so you can really enjoy the best view ever in Portofino. So now we move to Tuscany, to Florence. Do you have any question about Portofino?
Again, a short break. There was an agency asking about the renovation that the clients plan to arrive to Cipriani in August. I said that all renovation is we do only when the hotels are closed.
Yes, sure.
Да, дорогие партнеры, еще раз хочу подчеркнуть, что мы проводим реновацию отелей всегда, потому что итальянские отели, они сезонные. Поэтому у нас есть возможность, когда отели закрыты, делать реновацию люксов, там, открытие ресторана. Никогда у нас не проходит реновация, когда гости уже, да, когда открываются отели. Мы стараемся всегда, наоборот, удивить, как раз чем-то новым, новыми люксами, ресторанами, там, public areas. Поэтому гостей, да, не беспокоит реновация, потому что она всегда проводится в тот момент, когда отели закрыты. Продолжаем дальше. У нас тут много слайдов. Yeah, I was just underlining once again that we don't do any renovations.
Sure. That's why we have a shorter season. That's why we didn't open in March this year, but we opened at the end of May because we needed more time to do the renovation and, of course, to avoid to have any kind of works during the opening. This is absolutely a must for us. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's now move to Florence. I will go fast on this property because this hotel is now in a full renovation, and we decide, as an exception, to don't open this year. So the hotel will open again in April 2026 because here in Florence, we have a similar experience we have seen before in Venice. So even though we are in a city, it's not a city hotel, but it's a resort. In this case, we are just a little bit outside the city center on the hills of Fiesole with literally the best view you can have of Florence, surrounded by a beautiful garden. We offer a complimentary shuttle service to go to the city center. And the hotel will be fully renovated. Here you have some renderings of the rooms. And next year, 100% will be the best hotel in Florence. No doubt about that, because you can combine the luxury, the history, the privacy, exclusivity. So only the top clients will be here for sure, because you can really get the best of experience. And the rooms will be fully renovated. We knew that the hotel needed a renovation. We were super aware of this. And next year, I'm sure your guests will love to come back to enjoy the best of the city. But don't worry, I will come next year with another presentation with the real pictures and to update you about the renovations and to update about everything before we'll open again in April. You see the style, which is a nice balance between the classic Florentine style with the modern touch. And allowed me to take advantage of these pictures to highlight another key point of every single Belmond properties. Our hotels are absolutely so connected with the destination. The sense of place is very important to us. There are other brands that are more or less the same in every destination where they are. For us, it's a different concept. We love that when our guests are in our hotels, they really feel that they are in Venice when in Venice, in Florence when in Florence, in Tuscany when in Tuscany. And talking about Tuscany, this is the other property we have in the region. You know, Florence is the capital of Tuscany. Here, Castello di Casole is in the countryside of Tuscany. And one of the selling point, 100%, is the location, because we are in the very heart of the region between Florence and Siena. The hotel, which is a former castle from the Middle Age, comes with 39 suites, is the only suite hotel, and 2 villas with 3 bedrooms each. And the hotel is surrounded by an estate of 1,700 hectares of land where we produce our wine, our olive oil, where we produce our vegetables for the restaurants. So, and where our guests can do a wide selection of experiences like truffle hunting, biking. We have a collaboration with Biciclette Bianchi, which is one of the best brand for bicycles. And to ride bicycles is one of the reasons now to come to Tuscany, because it's very famous. The roads are very safe, are very nice to ride, and you can choose between e-bikes or muscular bikes, and with or without guide, and you can do a beautiful tour of 40 kilometers in the property without getting out from the property. So we have all these tracks that you can enjoy with all the signs, or we provide our guests with a map, and they can really enjoy the bike tour without getting out from the hotel. You see the rooms, which has been for 50% fully renovated 2 years ago, and the 2 villas. We have the 2 villas with 3 bedrooms each. They come with a private garden. They are a little bit 2 minutes away from the main building. It's absolutely nice to walk, but even though they are so close, we have a 24/7 golf car service always available for our guests. The villas come with a private living room, private kitchen, can also be self-catering, but don't worry, we always have our chef ready to prepare beautiful food for our guests. But it's nice to have a full equipment kitchen when people are traveling with the children, with a nanny, and the nanny can prepare food for the children. So it's absolutely nice for that. Or if we have any kind of special food requirement like halal or kosher, we can deliver of this food directly in the villa without any kind of problem. And you can see here the beautiful table, very family style, very Tuscan style, where the family can gather in together, and also the outdoor space, which is lovely with a nice view with all the privacy. Food, of course, Tuscany has a lot to offer in terms of food, especially meat. We are not very much about fish, but the best meat of Italy is in Tuscany, and with our Emporio, where we have a pizza. So food, absolutely, it's a great value for us. But more than food, let's say wine, because as a Tuscan man, I always forget to mention wine tours. But from the hotel, we have our wine, but from where we are, you have 100 vineyards where you can enjoy the best wine tours of Italy. And our concierge team is always available to organize this for you. And the new sport club, which is with a tennis course, paddle, which is really brand new. We had the first day of opening this year, and tennis is becoming more popular, and it's another experience that our guests can enjoy. Beautiful spa, beautiful infinity pool, wide selection of fitness experiences, and of course, as I mentioned before, our vegetable gardens where we produce all the vegetables we use at the restaurant. Do you have a question for Tuscany?
Some agencies waiting for Ramazzino.
Yeah. More to come.
Мы идем, у нас еще несколько будет, да, мы про Сицилию расскажем, про Мадину, и постараемся уложиться, да, в то время, которое полчаса. I say that we are also limited in time, so we keep on going.
No, I know that we have another 22 minutes, and don't worry, I will be on time.
No,
so
thank you.
Caruso, it's in the Amalfi Coast. We are in Ravello, which is a lovely village, 300 meters above the sea level, and you can really enjoy the best view on the Amalfi Coast. This is really one of the iconic parts of the hotel, the infinity pool, which is a very Instagram moment. Everyone loves to have Instagram pictures and post in this beautiful pool. What we have done this year is to renovate the area around this beautiful pool in order to elevate the experience of the clients of the bar and the restaurant. You see here beautiful pictures. What I love to highlight about Amalfi Coast is that with Belmond, you can really get the best of experience because you can avoid all the traffic of the Amalfi Coast. You can enjoy the beautiful Ravello, which is full of history, nice shopping, nice restaurants. We offer a complimentary transfer service to Amalfi. In Amalfi, we have 2 boats, one for private tour, so you can rent our boat, or we have a second boat that is available for a complimentary boat tour, which our guests your clients can share with other hotel guests for a maximum number of 10, 12 people, which is a really nice experience. So in a 4-day stay, 1 day can be all complimentary experience with a boat tour. Now we move to Sicily. Do you have a question for Caruso? No questions?
So far, no questions.
Okay, so now we are moving to one of the best seller for the market, which is Villa Sant'Andrea, Sicily. Remember, we have 2 properties in Taormina. This is the one by the ocean that is super well known in the CIS market, overlooking the sea. This is really the selling point because we are literally on the sea. The most part of the rooms have this beautiful view with the outdoor space where to enjoy the beautiful view and really to smell the perfume of the sea. We have some iconic accommodations like the Ionica Pool Suite, which is a 2-bedroom suite which comes with a private pool. And this is, of course, Villa Sant'Andrea that I'm sure that you know, but what is important to highlight is the beach club. Beach club, which is brand new. We had the full renovation last year, and all the guests of Villa Sant'Andrea and Grand Hotel Timeo have a complimentary access to the beach club, and we also have a complimentary transportation from one hotel to the other. And here we have a Grand Hotel Timeo, the one in the city center. Also here we have a moment of renovation. We are now operating with the 40 rooms because 30 rooms of Villa Flora are not open this year because of the renovation we'll do in the winter. This year is only 40 rooms. We also here have a process of renovation, which will take other 2 years, and after that we'll have a full renovation of the hotel. In Timeo we have, of course, the best view you can have in Sicily. We are the only one hotel in Taormina which has the view on the Giardini Naxos Bay and Etna. And now we go straight to Romazzino. So I know this is, I'm sure that you were waiting for it. So Romazzino, Romazzino is an existing property. It's an existing property. It was managed by Marriott before. Now, since last year, is a Belmond hotel. Let me say that is a little bit special for us because in general for Belmond, our model of business is to own every single hotel. So we have a full ownership. Here in Sardinia, we have a management because all the hotels in Costa Smeralda, they belong to Qatar, like Cara di Volpe, Pitrizia, Cervo, and of course Romazzino, they all belong to Qatar, but with different management. And Romazzino is now Belmond Hotel. And what we did last year as a first thing was to upgrade the public spaces, the garden, the beach. The beach, of course, is one of the selling points because I'm sure you know that we are the only one hotel in Costa Smeralda which has a private beach club with direct access from the hotel. Literally in 30 seconds, you are from the lobby to the sunbeds, and it's the only case in Costa Smeralda. And you see the crystal water, the white sandy beach is absolutely one of the selling points. And this winter, and when I say this winter, I mean in 2025, before the opening, we start to operate with the renovation of the rooms. In total, Romazzino comes with 100 units, 94 rooms and junior suite and suites, and 6 villas. And the villas are with 3 or 5 bedrooms. Now, 27 rooms are fully renovated, and we have specific categories for the renovated rooms. So when you go and book Romazzino, you have new villeggiatura garden view, new villeggiatura sea view. These are the new categories of a renovated room. So when you book our hotel, you are sure that you are booking one renovated room or one not renovated room. And talking about accommodation and talking about selling points, of course, I mentioned the beach, but the other selling point are the villas. They are the best hotel villas in Costa Smeralda. Again, with 3 or 5 bedrooms, and all of them comes with a private garden, private pool, sea view, direct access to the sea, butler service, and they offer the full exclusivity and privacy the high-level clients are looking for. You see here you have the 3-bedroom villa, the living room, the public spaces, and the tennis courts and all the facilities. And we also have a new spa, which is a collaboration with Guerlain, with another brand of a group we love to collaborate with. Now, questions about Romazzino?
No.
No? Okay.
So far, everybody's like morning. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so you know, a few words about Romazzino again. So the season at the moment is still quite short. I'm sure that Romazzino can have a longer season. At the moment, we open at the end of May and we close at the beginning of October. Sardinia has a lot to offer in terms of weather, of food, of culture. But the problem for us now is that we are this moment of renovation, and of course we need a long weekend, let's put it this way, to do the renovation. So for the next year and maybe for the 2 years more, we'll have this kind of season. But we aim to have a longer season in the future because we are confident and we are sure that we can have more to offer to the guests also in early May and late October. Just to give you an idea, this year we open in late October and we start really with almost 100% occupancy. That means that the destination has there is a lot of interest in the destination.
Gabriele, sorry for interrupting. There is just a short question. How many rooms have been upgraded?
27.
27. But it's 27.
And we start with the double rooms. So because the suites, the junior suites, and more than everything, the villas, they were quite new. Let's say we had renovation of top suites and villas quite recently. We knew that the double rooms were the most needed of renovation, so we start from them. It's a specific part of the hotel, the 200 rooms that are all renovated. We also changed the carpet, the furniture in the public spaces. So there is, in general, an elevation of experience of the clients. The restaurants, the beach, as I was mentioned before. Also, we want to deliver a different kind of service from before. So we have more new employees. We have new roles that in the past the hotel didn't have, like the guest relation and so specific teams in order to deliver the best possible service to the guest. Okay, so now we jump to Spain. So we leave Italy for a while, and then we go to La Residencia, which is our beautiful property in Mallorca. Mallorca, which is a destination which is growing. We are on the northwest side of the island, surrounded by the Tramontana Mountains that you can see here, which is protected by UNESCO. We are in Deia. Deia is this small, pretty, picturesque village, very famous because since the 60s has been the destination of artists from all over the world, especially from the UK and from the north of Europe, to be inspired by the nature and to create art. So what is in the DNA of the destination and of the hotel is the nature with these beautiful Tramontana Mountains, the sea that is very close, the blue sea of the Mediterranean. We have Cala Deia, which is literally by car 5 minutes from the hotel. It's not a sandy beach destination. We must put this clear, but there are a lot of opportunities to enjoy the sea by boat or to go to this beautiful Cala. The hotel, before it was Belmond, it was owned by Sir Branson. Sir Branson is the owner of Virgin. That's why La Residencia has been always the destination of the British jet set since the 80s. Let's meet at La Resi was the mantra of the British jet set a few years ago. And this is still very true. It's very driven by the UK, but we have an increase of all the other markets and also the CIS markets. It's really growing for the hotel. The hotel, I was saying, is art. Nature is in the DNA, but also art is in the DNA of the hotel. We have a resident artist living in the property and performing art in the property, and we can organize activities with them for our clients and for our guests. And we have some suites which has been fully designed by famous artists. So in order really to deliver this feeling of nature and art, which is very much about Spain. And you see the William Wilson suite, which is the one that has been, as you can see from this picture, fully designed by him, which a touch of Spain and of contemporary. We offer a wide selection of suites and junior suites with a private pool or private plunge pool. We have the Miro suite, which is also known as Kate Moss suite, because Kate Moss, the actress, used to come here and she loved this because it was very private, because no one except the ones at the suite could see her. So that privacy, exclusivity, and this possibility to have a private pool, it's something that our guests love very much. That's, you see, they have a selection of junior suite and suites with a private pool and plunge pool, and we also have a 3-bedroom villa which comes also with a private pool. So another opportunity to upgrade the experience of Mallorca. And last but not least, I'm sure that you heard about El Olivo restaurant, which is our fine dining. I spend really half an hour a day trying to find availability at El Olivo for external clients, because everyone wants in Mallorca, and Maria is laughing because he knows about it. Everyone in Mallorca, they love to have at least one dinner. But of course, the hotel comes with 70 rooms plus one villa. So we have a high request of El Olivo from our guests in house. Sometimes it's very challenging to have external clients. I can tell you that from the Middle East, I have a couple of bookings that they use the room and they use just to have the opportunity to enjoy the restaurant. So El Olivo, of course, is our fine dining. And the Ristorante Miro, the name comes because at the restaurant you have 33 original paintings of Miro. So again, what about the DNA of the property, which is all about art. Again, it's another topic of it. And of course, tennis. Nadal is from Mallorca, so tennis becoming popular and popular, but this is absolutely a sort of religion in Spain and Mallorca. So that's all from my side. If you have any question, more than happy to assist you.
Gabriele, I saw the presentation and I want to fly back to La Residenza. Перейду на русский язык. Я была практически везде, за исключением нашего нового отеля, наверное, Ромадзино. И La Residenza, я знаю, что не очень популярное направление, не так много гостей, потому что все-таки там нет своего пляжа. Но, тем не менее, если будет возможность, всем рекомендую посмотреть, сходить на инспекцию, потому что действительно легендарный отель. Я смотрю, у нас пока нет вопросов. Если вдруг у вас появятся вопросы, пожалуйста, пишите, да, партнерам. Да, вот говорите, Габриэле, grazie mille from the agencies.
Grazie a voi. Thank you to you.
And switch back again to English. In case you would like to have more detailed presentation, because we did portfolio of Belmond, because now we have a contract with a la carte, our now partner, tour operator for Italy. We decided to share what we have as a Belmond in Italy. For sure, many of you already have been booked and know just some updates, news like Villa Beatrice, renovations, and etc. If you would like to have really more details, really like about the categories, etc., just let us know which hotel you would like to have a more detailed presentation, and we'll organize with Gabriele, for example, more detailed about Ramazzino, about Splendid or La Residencia. And yeah, that's it. That was long and very inspiring. Every suite and everything is like a piece of art, our hotel. So thank you so much for all your time. Спасибо большое. И что, мы остаемся на связи?
Да, большое вам спасибо за такую подробную, очень интересную презентацию. Коллеги, спасибо вам за ваше время. Я напоминаю, что запись будет доступна на нашем YouTube-канале. И всем большое спасибо, хорошего дня, хороших продаж.
Спасибо, до свидания.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Caro. Ciao, Gabriele.